You're also concerned about positive change on Earth. How can we do that?
So I'm very concerned about Earth and Earth's climate and Earth systems. So I try to take a look at it holistically, looking at all of the systems from the oceans to the land to air and then near space. So if we look at all of Earth's systems, first we monitor it. We have space data from our satellites, so we know what the vital signs are. We know about temperature, we know about carbon dioxide in the air, we know about our sea currents and sea temperature, the biodiversity. So having all that data, what do we do with it? I think we want to share that with the world. There's so much data, it can be overwhelming to people. So if we just let people have access to it, I believe that all people are smart. So give them the data, give them the education, provide it to them, and then we can think about positive actions. And I think the best actions are going to come from people's passion. We know what's on our iPhone. It's my zip code and my family and friends. So you want to make it local for someone to say, this is what I care about. We're here in Basel, Switzerland. What can we do here? I live in Boston, so the Boston area is important to me. We have friends and relatives in South America. So you want to make it local and then give them the data and then just give them options. Give people options about what actions they can take. And I think, and I believe in the benefit of grassroots actions. I think it really will come. The students are leading the way. The students and the protests for climate, all of the younger folks are leading the way. Now we, as the older generation, I think we have to help empower those amazing actors, those amazing young people who, again, they get it, they understand the data. Now how do we facilitate? How do we empower them? How do we facilitate? And then overall, how do we have the discussion? It's an important discussion in education, but also with governments and with businesses. So and consumers. At the end of the day, we're all consumers. So how do we have the discussion amongst everybody?
You said it. I mean, the technique is ready. People get the message. What is the biggest hurdle, in your opinion, in this regard?
Changing human behavior.
What can we do about this?
Yeah, change is hard. So figuring out, make it not so hard. People don't like to change. We get comfortable. We don't like to change behavior. But then giving people options to say, so, examples, it's great, again, to be in Europe, to be in Basel. So mass transit, the great thing is that the mass transit here is so fantastic. So I can hop on the tram to get to the airport, right? That's fantastic. And so there's just something we can do rather than something simple, things like that, making different actions available, being more sustainable. As consumers, we have a lot of power. We can choose what we're going to buy. And so we'll work with businesses that are sustainable. And so just little by little, if someone does one action a day, 10 positive actions a day, and we scale that up to the world's population, we can have enormous positive impact.
We're also looking for the first all-female mission to space. You were the first female engineer scientist assigned for this role at NASA. What do you think of that, of this movement for women?
Well, I just gonna work until we reach parity. So I always say it doesn't matter being the first, second, or third. We'll know we've succeeded when I don't count anymore. When I don't count, that'll be a great day. When we say it's just natural, it's just parity, we just represent the population. 50% women, we're actually 51, 52% of the world. So once we reach parity and we include everyone, I mean, I just can't wait until we see our space agencies, our exploration, our high tech and businesses just look like what we look like.
Thank you so much, Dava.
Oh, my pleasure.